Have you ever heard the heartbeat of the earth? Right now, step into the Serengeti, where the plains tell tales. From 70 million years ago, when dinosaurs roared, trampling open grasslands, to Stone Age hunters chasing antelopes, from Arab traders bartering ivory under moonlight, to today's ecologists battling to save lions with drones. The Serengeti isn't just land, it's a soul, a song of life, a timeless oath. But the plains are crying out. Fires rage, trash chokes, elephants fall. Will you just watch, or join us to keep this heartbeat alive forever? The dawn is a fiery wound, a crimson smear across a sky heavy with ash, the air thick with the growl of distant volcanoes. You're not in the Serengeti of 2025 with its tourist jeeps and hashtag campaigns. No, you're 70 million years deep in the Cretaceous, standing on the primordial plains that will eons from now be called Tanzania. The ground trembles beneath your feet, a patchwork of fern-choked grasslands and cycad groves stretching to the horizon. A river glints, its waters muddy with silt, while pterosaurs, winged lizards the size of hawks, shriek overhead. You're not human, not yet. You're a sauropod, a long-necked dinosaur, 60 feet of muscle and bone, your tail a whip, your heart a drum. Welcome to the Serengeti's first chapter, where survival is a gamble, and the plains are a crucible of life. Feel your weight, 20 tons, pressing into the earth, each step a quake that scatters smaller beasts. Your herd, 30 strong, grazes a clearing, stripping cycads with teeth like blunt knives. The air's humid, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, scented with resin and rot, a world before air conditioning or Wi-Fi. You're no king, just a grazer, but your kind shapes this land. Your trampling clears forests, opening grasslands that will one day host wildebeests. Your dung, rich with seeds, sprouts, ferns, for future grazers. You're a keystone, a living bulldozer. Your herd, carving the Serengeti's blueprint across 10,000 square miles of East Africa's ancient rift. Picture this. It's dawn, the sun clawing through volcanic haze, painting the plains red. You lumber toward the river, your neck swaying like a crane, snatching palm fronds. Your herd moves with you, their tails flicking flies the size of sparrows. The ground's alive, armored ankylosaurus, coast root through mud, raptor-like theropods, 6 feet tall, dart with sickle claws. 50 species rule this land, from horned ceratopsians to pterosaurs with 20-foot wings. You're not alone, and that's the problem. A predator's eyes glint from the reeds, a tyrannosporid, 30 feet of teeth and hunger, its breath sour with last night's kill. Your tail twitches, instinct screaming. The hunt's on, and you're the prize. You swing your neck, scanning for escape. The herd tightens, calves shielded, but the theropod charges, jaws wide, claws gleaming. You bolt, your legs pillars of thunder, shaking the earth. The river's close, but the mud's a trap. Last week, a calf sank, its bones, now a scavenger's feast. You veer, tail lashing, cracking like a whip. The predator lunges, teeth grazing your flank, blood warm on your hide. You roar, a bellow that echoes 5 miles, and swing your tail, slamming its ribs. It stumbles, but another joins, a pack hunter, eyes like coals. Your herd scatters, dust choking the air, and you run, heart pounding 40 beats a minute. toward a grove where trees might shield you. The chase is chaos. Ferns snap underfoot, pterosaurs scatter, a ceratopsian bellows as it flees. You crash through cycads, their spines tearing your skin, but the predators are faster, their claws inches from your tail. You pivot, a desperate lunge, and skid into the river's shallows. The mud sucks, slowing you, but the theropods hesitate. Water's there. Weakness. You thrash, spraying silt, and bellow again, calling your herd. A third predator circles, but your tail cracks, splintering a sapling, and they retreat, snarling. To hunt easier prey, you stand, panting, blood mixing with river mud, alive for now. The plains don't celebrate, they just watch, indifferent. This is your life. Graze, move, survive, repeat. You're one of thousands, your kind roaming East Africa for 100 million years. You eat 500 pounds of ferns daily, your gut a furnace, fermenting leaves to fuel your bulk. Predators, theropods, crocodilian Dinosaurs kill 20% of your calves, their jaws crushing bones. Volcanoes erupting every decade choke skies with ash, starving plants. 30% of herds perish in bad years. Floods, like the one that drowned, mate, claim 10% more. Your kind's been here since the Jurassic, shaping plains, but the Earth's shifting rifts widen, climates cool. Fossils, found in Tanzania's Tendaguru beds, show your bones, proof of your reign. You don't know it, but your steps carve a Serengeti that'll outlast you. Your roles, colossal. Sauropods like you open grasslands, trampling forests, letting sun feed grasses for future antelopes. Your herds, grazing 100 square miles yearly, spread seeds, sprouting ferns that feed ceratopsians. Your dung, 200 pounds daily, fertilizes soils, growing cycads for ankylosaurs, predators, theropods, pterosaurs. Rely on your weak, each kill feeding dozens. Without you, the web frays, grasses thin, scavengers starve. You're a keystone, you're lumbering the plains' pulse. Last season, a flood trapped your kin, their bones now fossils in Latali. You don't pause, you graze, your herd moving, your steps eternal. The Serengeti's a forge, and you're its hammer, shaping life through sheer mass. Let's pause, because this isn't just prehistory's roar. The dawn fades, the river's glint softens. You're no longer a sauropod, your neck swaying over ferns. You're back in 2025, scrolling X, sipping coffee, the hum of a fan in your room. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its roots in those Cretaceous plains. The grasslands U-shaped host 1.5 million wildebeests today, their hooves echoing your steps. The theropods, heirs, lions, cheetahs still hunt, their claws descendants of those sickle blades. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles, a UNESCO jewel, owe their green to you, two floods and fires that carved them long before humans dreamed of jeeps. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching takes 50 elephants yearly. Climate cuts 10% of rains. The plains, born in your time, face human drills, not volcanoes. Your fossils, dug in Tanzania, whisper warnings. Empires fall, species vanish. Last year, 3,000 tourists littered their plastic-choking streams where pterosaurs once drank. But hope lives. Maasai rangers, descendants of ancient hunters, Patrol, saving 200 rhinos since 2010. On X. Hashtag Save Serengeti Trends. 5 million posts, raising $2 million. Scientists track lions, their drones, your pterosaurs' eyes. The Serengeti's, yours, ours. A thread from 70 million years to now. Your lesson endures. You grazed, fought, bled, and walked on. Your herd, a vow to live. Today's wildebeests run, lions roar, Maasai sing, all heirs to your grit. The plains don't care if you're a sauropod or a scientist. They demand you endure. In 2025, we're the herd, facing our predators. Greed, heat, neglect, cut a flight, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger, share a post, wake up. Million. You didn't quit when jaws snapped. We can't when drills hum. The Serengeti's dawn, then and now, is a call, rise, fight. Keep the plains alive as noon looms. You feel the Cretaceous pulse. A sauropod's calf munches, learning your graze. A theropod stalks, its claws sharp. A pterosaur soars, its wings wide. The river flows, its silt rich. You're not just a dinosaur. You're the Serengeti's first spark. A giant whose steps echo in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains' birth, a story that won't die, urging us to guard the green you began, to keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's first spark fades as eons churn. The sauropod's thunderous steps echo in a colder world, where ice grips the plains and new feet tread, human feet, frail but fierce. From dinosaur grit, a hunter's fire rises, kindling the Serengeti's next verse. Can you feel the frost? The plains shiver, waiting. The midday sun is a pale ghost, its light filtered through a haze of frost and dust, barely warming the savanna that stretches like a frozen quilt. You're not in the Cretaceous anymore, with its steaming ferns and thundering sauropods. It's 100,000 years ago, the heart of the Pleistocene Ice Age, and the land that will one day be the Serengeti is a cold, wind-swept plain. Its grasses brittle, its rivers fringed with ice. The air bites 40 degrees Fahrenheit, carrying the musk of wet fur and distant smoke. You're no dinosaur, you're a Homo sapiens, a young hunter, your skin wrapped in antelope hide, your hand gripping a flint-tipped spear. Welcome to the Serengeti's ice age, where the plains are a battlefield, and survival is a pact with blood and fire. Feel your pulse, quick and sharp, as you crouch in the tall grass, your breath clouding in the chill. You're 20, but your bones ache from nights on hard earth, your fingers scarred from sharpening stone. Your clan, 15 strong, huddles nearby, their faces smudged with ochre, their eyes scanning the horizon. You're not lords of this land, just scavengers, hunters, dreamers, the first humans to tread these plains, maybe 10,000 across East Africa. Your life is the hunt, and today your target is a woolly mammoth, a 10-ton giant whose meat could feed your clan for a month, whose hide could warm your children, whose bones could build your shelter. But the mammoths know easy prey, and the plains are watching, ready to punish your mistakes. Picture this, it's noon, the sun a weak glow above a sea of grass, dotted with acacias bent by wind. Your clan tracks a mammoth herd, 20 beasts there, tusks gleaming like curved moons, their trunks snuffling frost, the ground's a mosaic patches of snow, trampled sedge, and scat steaming in the cold. Other creatures stir, saber-toothed cats, their fangs like daggers, prowl to miles off. Giant hyenas, 300 pounds, gnaw bones in a gully. Bustards, turkey-sized birds, peck at frozen berries. The Serengeti's no Eden, it's a crucible, home to 30 megafauna species. From rhinos to ground sloths, each fighting for a scrap of green. Your spear, 6 feet of wood and flint, feels flimsy against a mammoth's hide. But hunger's a cruel teacher, and your clan's ribs are showing. You signal, a low whistle, and creep forward, your bare feet numb on icy grass. The mammoth herd grazes, oblivious, their woolly flanks heaving, each step shaking the earth. Your clan's plan is desperate. Drive a lone bull into a ravine where spears and traps, pits lined with stakes, can bring it down. You skirt the herd, clutching a torch, its embers, your only edge against the cold and beasts. A calf trumpets, and the bull, 14 feet at the shoulder, swings its tusks, eyes like black stones. You hurl a rock, shouting, and the clan joins, banging spears on shields of hide. The bull charges, trunk raised, and you scatter, heart hammering 120 beats a minute, diving behind a boulder as tusks graze the air. The ravines close, its edge a scar in the plain. You sprint, torch blazing, herding the bull toward the trap. The clan flanks it, their screams a chorus of fear and fury. The mammoth stumbles, a foreleg caught in a pit, and roars, a sound that shakes your bones. You lunge, driving your spear into its flank, flint-piercing hide, blood hot on your hands. The bull thrashes, freeing itself, and swings its trunk, smashing a hunter's ribs. He crumples, silent. You stab again, aiming for the heart, but a saber-tooth's growl freezes you. 2 cats, drawn by blood, stalk from the grass, their eyes locked on the wounded mammoth, and you, your torch flares, keeping them at bay as the clan hurls stones. Driving the cats back, the mammoth falls, knees buckling, its breath a fading cloud. You've won, but the cost is blood, and the plains don't care. This is your world. Hunt, kill, survive, mourn. Your clan drags the mammoth's carcass to camp, a cave 5 miles off, its walls etched with handprints and antelope. You skin the beast, knives of obsidian flaying hide. You carve meat, 2 tons to smoke and store. You crack bones for marrow, rich as butter. The hunt feeds 15 mouths for weeks, but 20% of hunts fail, leaving bellies empty. Predators, saber-tooths, hyenas, kill 10% of your kin yearly, their jaws crushing skulls. Cold snaps, dropping to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, claim another 15%. Frostbite, blackening toes. Your clan's small, but your pioneers, painting caves in Kondoa, leaving tools in Olduvai Gorge, fossils of your fire. You don't know it, but you're weaving the Serengeti's human thread, 1 spear at a time. Your role's vital. Mammoths, grazing 400 pounds of grass daily, clear thickets, opening savannas for antelopes to come. Their dung, 100 pounds a day, fertilizes soils, sprouting grasses for gazelles. Your hunts, taking 5% of herds yearly, keep populations balanced, preventing overgrazing. Predators rely on your kills, scavenging leftovers. Vultures, 50 strong, clean bones. Without you, the web shifts, grasses choke, hyenas starve. You're a keystone, your spears, the plains' rhythm. Last winter, A blizzard trapped a herd there. Bones now fossils in Latali. You don't linger, you hunt, your clan moving, your fire a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just prehistory's grind. The noon fades, the savanna's frost softens. You're no longer a hunter, your spear bloodied by mammoth hide. You're in 2025, scrolling X, the hum of traffic outside. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its ice age roots in today's plains. The grasses you hunted host 1.5 million wildebeests. Their migrations, your clan's legacy. The saber-tooth's heirs, lions, leopards, still prowl. Their roars, your shouts. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles, a global treasure, owe their sweep to mammoths, to your fires that warmed the cold. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching takes 50 rhinos. Yearly drought cuts 15% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your hunts, face human greed, not ice. Your tools, dug in Olduvai, worn, species vanish, clans fade. Last month, 5,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where mammoths drank. But hope rises. Maasai rangers, your kin, patrol, saving 300 elephants since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends. 7 million posts, raising $3 million. Drones track cheetahs, your eyes in the sky. The Serengeti's, yours, ours, a thread from 100,000 years to now. Your lesson burns. You hunted, bled, mourned, and lit fires. Your clan a vow to live. Today's wildebeests run, leopards stalk, Maasai guard, all heirs to your grit. The plains don't care if you're a hunter or a coder. They demand you fight. In 2025, we're the clan facing our predators. Pollution, heat, apathy. Skip a car trip. Save a ton of carbon. Donate $5. Fund a ranger. Share a post. Wake a million. You didn't quit when saber-tooths growled. We can't when drills hum. The Serengeti's noon, then and now, is a call. Stand, hunt, keep the plains alive. As dusk nears, you feel the ice age pulse. A mammoth's calf trumpets, learning your hunt. A saber-tooth prowls, its fangs sharp. A bustard pecks, its beak quick. The fire sparks, its glow warm. You're not just a hunter, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose spears echo in every hoof, every growl, every blade of grass. You're the plains dawn, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought for. To keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The ice melts, and the Serengeti breathes anew. Mammoth bones sink into earth, but human hands grow clever, carving bows, chasing hoofbeats. The hunter's fire sparks a new rhythm antelope. Swift arrows, sharper. The plains pulse with connection, demanding skill. Can you hear the herd? The dusk is a golden bruise. The sun sinking into a sea of grass, its light gilding the savanna in amber and shadow. You're not in the Ice Age anymore, with its frost and mammoth hunts. It's 10,000 years ago, the tail end of the Pleistocene, and the land that will become the Serengeti is a warming plain, its grasses lush, its acacias spreading like green flames. The air's balmy, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, scented with dust and wild mint. The hum of cicadas, a restless pulse. You're a Homo sapiens, a Stone Age hunter, your body lean, your hands calloused from flint. A bow of sinew and wood rests on your shoulder, a quiver. of obsidian-tipped arrows at your hip. Welcome to the Serengeti's Stone Age, where the plains are a dance of prey and predator, and survival is a song sung with sweat and skill. Feel your breath, steady but quick, as you kneel in the grass, your eyes locked on a distant herd. You're 25, your face painted with red ochre, your hair braided with bone beads. Your clan, 20 strong, waits behind a ridge, their spears and nets ready, their hunger a shared ache. You're not pioneers like your Ice Age kin, just hunters. Maybe 50,000 across East Africa, living by the rhythm of hoof and horn. Your life is the chase, and today your quarry is a herd of antelopes, 1,000 strong, their horns curving like scythes, their hooves drumming a beat that feeds the plains. One kill could mean meat for a week, hides for shelter, sinew for tools. But the antelope are swift, and the Serengeti's eyes, hawks, hyenas, lions are always watching. Picture this, it's dusk, the sky a canvas of gold and violet, the plain alive with motion. The antelope herd grazes, a tide of tawny bodies stretching a mile, their snorts blending with the wind. The ground's a tapestry, green grasses, scattered dung, and termite mounds like earthen spires. Other creatures stir, ostriches, 8 feet tall, strut past, jackals, quick and yipping, dart through scrub, dung beetles, black as obsidian, roll their prizes. The Serengeti's, a crucible, home to 40 large species, from zebras to giant elands, each carving a niche. Your bow, crafted from acacia and antelope gut, is your edge. But one missed shot could mean empty hands, and your clan's children are thin. You signal a raised hand and creep forward, your feet silent on soft earth, ochre smudging your skin with every blade of grass. The herds close, their ears twitching, sensing danger. Your clan's plan is simple, funnel the antelopes toward a dry gully where nets and spears can trap a straggler. You knock an arrow, its flint tip glinting, and skirt the herd, using a termite mound for cover. A hawk circles, its cry sharp, and you freeze. Its eyes could betray you. The lead antelope, a buck with spiraled horns, lifts its head, nostrils flaring. You loose the arrow, a whisper of sinew, and it strikes, piercing the buck's flank. The herd bolts, a thunder of hooves, and you shout, driving them toward the gully. The chase is chaos. You sprint, lungs burning, as the clan rises, waving nets of woven grass, their cries a wild chant. The antelopes veer, dust choking the air, but the wounded buck lags, blood trailing. You draw another arrow, aiming for its heart, but a hyena's cackle stops you. 3 spotted beasts, 200 pounds each, charge from the scrub, eyeing your kill. You hurl a stone, shouting, and the clan joins, banging spears on hide shields. The buck stumbles into the gully, tangled in nets, and you leap, driving a spear through its chest. It falls, eyes dimming, and you kneel, whispering thanks to its spirit as your clan taught. The hyenas circle, but your firebrand lit from embers keeps them at bay. You've won, but the plains demand vigilance, and dusk is no friend. This is your life. Track, chase, kill, honor. Your clan hauls the antelope to camp, a rock shelter 3 miles off, its walls painted with ochre herds, like those in Tanzania's Kondoa. You skin the beast, flint knives, flaying hide. You carve meat, 200 pounds, to dry. You save horns for tools, sinew for boughs. One kill feeds 24 days, but 30% of hunts fail, leaving you chewing roots. Predators, lions, hyenas, take 15% of your kin yearly, their jaws snapping spines. Droughts, cutting 20% of rains, starve herds, claiming 10% more lives. Your clans small, but your tools, bows, nets, fire, mark progress, etched in old eyes. Stones, you're shaping the Serengeti. Your hunts, a thread in its weave. Your roles, crucial. Antelopes, grazing 100 pounds of grass daily. Trim savannas, preventing bushfires that could choke the plains. Their migrations, 1 million strong, churn soils, sprouting grasses for zebras. Your hunts, taking 5% of herds yearly balance populations. Saving grasses for elands. Hyenas scavenge your kills. Vultures clean bones. To 50 species depend on you. Without you, the web frays, grasses fade, jackals starve. You're a keystone, your arrows, the plains pulse. Last summer, a drought killed a herd, their bones now fossils. You don't dwell, you hunt, your clan moving. Your ochre, a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just prehistory's chase. The dusk fades, the savanna's gold softens. You're no longer a hunter, your bow taut with antelope gut. You're in 2025, tapping a screen, the buzz of a city outside. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its Stone Age roots in today's plains. The antelopes you hunted are wildebeests, 1.5 million. Their migrations, your arrows, legacy. The hyenas, heirs, spotted clans, still scavenge. Their cackles, your shouts. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles. A global gem, owe their green to you. 2 herds that ran before jeeps roared. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching kills 40 rhinos yearly. Fires burn 10% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your hunts, face human greed, not drought. Your paintings, found in Kondoa, worn herds vanish, clans fade. Last week, 4,000 tourists left plastic, clogging streams where antelopes drank. But hope thrives. Maasai rangers, your kin, patrol. Saving 400 elephants since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti forever trends. 8 million posts, raising $4 million. Drones track. Wildebeests, your hawk's eyes reborn. The Serengeti's, yours, ours. A thread from 10,000 years to now. Your lesson burns. You tracked, ran, killed, and painted. Your clan a vow to live. Today's wildebeests gallop, hyenas cackle, Maasai chant. All heirs to your skill. The plains don't care if you're a hunter or a coder. They demand you fight. In 2025, we're the clan facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy, bike to work. Save a ton of carbon. Donate $5. Fund a ranger. Share a post. Wake a million. You didn't quit when hyenas lunged. We can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's dusk, then and now, is a call. Run, hunt. Keep the plains alive. As night falls, you feel the Stone Age pulse. An antelope's calf bounds, learning your chase. A hyena prowls, its jaws sharp. An ostrich struts, its feathers bright. The fire crackles, its glow warm. You're not just a hunter, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose arrows echo in every hoof, every cackle, every blade of grass. You're the plains' rhythm, A story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought for, to keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's hunters settle, their arrows traded for staffs, their caves for crawls. Grasslands hum as cattle carve paths, herders weaving life with the plains' heartbeat. From fleeting chases, a rooted bond grows, adapting to drought and claw. The moon rises, calling. Can you smell the herd's dust? The night is a velvet cloak, pierced by a crescent moon that spills silver across the savanna, its glow dancing on grasses that sway like a restless sea. You're not in the Stone Age anymore, with its flint arrows and antelope chases. It's 1000 BCE, the dawn of the Bronze Age, and the land that will one day be the Serengeti is a thriving plain, its acacias tall, its rivers swollen with seasonal rains. The air is warm, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, thick with the scent of cattle dung and wild sage, the distant howl of a jackal threading the dark. You're a Bantu pastoralist, a herder, your body draped in goat hide, your hand clutching a wooden staff tipped with a bronze spearhead. Welcome to the Serengeti's Bronze Age, where the plains are a tapestry of hoof and herd, and survival is a pact with fire and faith. Feel your heartbeat, steady but alert, as you stand watch over your cattle, 50 headstrong, their horns glinting under the moon. You're 30, your skin etched with scars from thorn and claw, your hair adorned with cowrie shells. Your clan, 40 souls, sleeps in a kraal nearby, a circle of thorn fences and hide tents, their snores mingling with the lowing of calves. You're not hunters like your Stone Age kin, just herders. Maybe 50,000 across East Africa, living by the rhythm of milk and migration. Your life is the herd, your wealth measured in cows, each one a lifeline of meat, milk, and hide. Tonight, you guide them to new pastures, but the plains are restless. Lions lurk, drought looms, and the Serengeti's pulse demands your vigilance. Picture this. It's midnight, the moon, a sickle, above a plain, alive with whispers. Your cattle plod, their hooves churning dust, their bells of hollowed wood clinking softly. The ground's a mosaic, dry grass, cracked mud, and termite mounds, glowing ghostly white. Other creatures stir, zebras, 200 strong, graze, a mile off. Hornbills, their beaks like curved blades, roost in acacias. Dung beetles, tireless, roll their burdens. The Serengeti's a crucible, home to 35 large species, from giraffes to warthogs, each claiming a slice of green. Your staff, bronze-tipped, from trade with Nile smiths, is your edge, but one stray cow could mean starvation. And your clan's eyes are on you. You whistle, sharp and low, urging the herd toward a riverbed where grass still grows. Your brother, a boy of 15, flanks the herd, his sling loaded with stones. The cattle sense danger, their ears twitching, and you scan the dark lions. 3 females, their eyes like embers, stalk 100 yards off. Your clan's plan is old as the plains. Keep the herd tight, use fire to scare predators, and pray to the earth spirits for safe passage. You light a torch, its flames spitting resin, and wave it, shouting a chant your mother taught. Spirits of grass, shield our kin. The lions pause, but a cow strays, lured by a patch of green, and a lioness charges, claws bared, teeth gleaming in moonlight. The attack is chaos. You sprint, torch blazing, As the herd scatters, bells clanging, your brother hurls a stone, striking the lioness's flank, but she leaps, claws raking the cow's haunch, blood black in the moonlight. You thrust your spear, bronze piercing hide, and the lioness roars, retreating. The herd stampedes, dust choking your throat, and you shout, rallying your brother to tighten the circle. Another lioness lunges, but your torch swings, singeing her mane, and she flees, tail low. The wounded cow limps, alive but bleeding, and you bind its wound with hide strips, whispering thanks to the spirits. The plains don't cheer, they watch, silent, as you drive the herd to safety. Your torch, a fading star, this is your life. Herd, guard, move, pray. Your clan milks the cows at dawn, 10 gallons shared among 40. You dry meat for lean months, trade hides for bronze at river markets. One cow feeds a family for weeks, but 20% die yearly to lions or drought, their bones whitening the plain. Predators, lions, leopards, kill 10% of herders, their jaws crushing ribs. Dry seasons, cutting 15% of rains. Starve grasses, claiming 15% more lives. Your clans, small, but your kraals, found in Tanzania's Engaruka, mark progress, your bronze glinting. In firelight, you're shaping the Serengeti, your herds a thread in its weave, your roles vital. Cattle, grazing 80 pounds of grass daily, trim savannas, preventing overgrowth that chokes rivers. Their migrations, following 1 million antelopes, fertilize soils with 50 tons of dung yearly, sprouting grasses for zebras. Your fires, set to clear brush, renew pastures, aiding giraffes. Lions, scavenge your strays, vultures, clean bones. 40 species rely on you. Without you, the web frays, grasses die, warthogs starve. You're a keystone, your staff, the plains rhythm. Last year, a drought killed 30 cows, their skulls now relics in Ngorongoro. You don't pause, you herd, your clan moving, your fire a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just prehistory's vigil. The night fades, the savanna's silver softens. You're no longer a herder, your spear bloodied by lion hide. You're in 2025, scrolling X, the hum of a fridge nearby. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its Bronze Age roots in today's plains. The cattle you guarded are Maasai herds, 100,000 strong. Their bells, your chants, echo. The lion's heirs, minus 3,000 prides, still hunt. Their roars, your shouts. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles, a global treasure, owe their green to you. 2 herds that grazed before drones flew. Yet the Serengeti's fragile, picture 2025. Poaching takes 30 elephants yearly. Drought burns 12% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your fires, face human greed, not lions. Your kraals, dug in Ngruka, worn herds, vanish, clans fade. Last month, 6,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where zebras drank, but hope rises. Maasai rangers, your kin, patrol, saving 500 rhinos since 2010. On X, hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends, 10 million posts raising $5 million. Drones track giraffes, your torches glow reborn. The Serengeti's, yours, ours, a thread from 1000 BCE to now. Your lesson burns. You herded, fought, bled, and prayed, your clan a vow to live. Today's wildebeests migrate, lions roar, Maasai guard, all heirs to your fire. The plains don't care if you're a herder or a coder, they demand you fight. In 2025, we're the clan, facing our predators. Waste, heat, neglect, walk to work, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger, share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when lions charged. We can't when droughts rage. The Serengeti's night, then and now, is a call. Stand guard. Keep the plains alive. As dawn nears, you feel the Bronze Age pulse. A calf nuzzles, learning your herd. A lion prowls, its eyes sharp. A hornbill calls, its wings quick. The fire sparks, its glow warm. You're not just a herder, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose staff echoes in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought for, to keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's crawls open to distant shores. Herders, fires, light paths for traders, their camels bearing beads for ivory, linking plains to oceans. The plains' rhythm shifts connection, weaves wider, but greed stirs. Can you taste the frankincense? The Serengeti trades its treasures, but at what cost? The midday sun is a brazen tyrant, its heat hammering the savanna, baking the earth to a cracked mosaic of dust and grass. You're not in the Bronze Age anymore, with its thorn crawls and cattle bells. It's 500 CE, the height of the ancient era, and the land that will one day be the Serengeti is a vibrant plain, its grasses golden, its baobabs looming like silent sentinels. The air's thick, 85 degrees Fahrenheit, heavy with the tang of sweat and frankincense, the drone of flies, a constant hymn. You're an Arab trader from Oman, draped in linen robes, your hand gripping a carved staff, your caravan of 20 camels laden with beads and bronze. Welcome to the Serengeti's ancient crossroads, where the plains are a market of tusk and trade, and survival is a deal struck with wit and nerve. Feel your pulse, quickened by the weight of your cargo as you lead your caravan across the plain, your sandals crunching on gravel. You're 35, your beard flecked with dust, your eyes squinted against the glare, scarred from a dozen journeys to the Swahili coast. Your crew, 15 men, trudges behind, their daggers glinting, their chatter a mix of Arabic and Bantu. You're not herders like your Bronze Age kin, just merchants, one of thousands, linking East Africa to Arabia and India. Maybe 100,000 souls trading across the Indian Ocean. Your life is the barter. Your wealth in ivory and hides, each tusk a fortune. To buy spices in Zanzibar. Today you seek a Bantu village to trade, but the plains are wild elephants charge, lions stalk, and the Serengeti's gaze is sharp. Picture this, it's noon, the sun a white blaze above a plain, pulsing with life. Your camels plod, their humps sagging, their bells jingling faintly. The ground's a patchwork, dry grass, elephant tracks, and dung heaps crawling with beetles. Other creatures stir, elephants, 200 strong, trumpet a mile off. Ostriches, their feathers like black fans, sprint past. Vultures, 30 aloft, spiral over a kill. The Serengeti's a crucible, home to 30 large species, from rhinos to cheetahs, each claiming a share of green. Your staff, etched with Quranic verses, is your guide. But one wrong step could lose your cargo, and your crew's trust hangs by a thread. You signal a raised hand and urged the caravan toward a river where a Bantu village trades your lead. Camel, a stubborn beast named Zafar, snorts, sensing danger. You scan the horizon. Lions, to males, their manes, like dark crowns, lurk 200 yards off, eyeing your camels. Your plans old as trade. Keep the caravan tight. Use shouts to scare predators, and offer gifts to the village for safe passage. You clutch a sack of glass beads, their colors a lure for ivory. The lions creep closer, tails flicking, and your crew draws daggers, chanting a sailor's prayer. An elephant's trumpet splits the air, startling the lions, and you seize the moment, shouting, Ya Zafar, move. The caravan lurches, dust rising like a veil. The approach is tense. You reach the river, its banks lush with reeds, and spot the village, 20 huts of mud and thatch, encircled by thorn. A Bantu elder, his spear bronze-tipped, greets you warily, his warriors flanking him. You offer beads and a bronze dagger, bowing low, your Arabic soft with respect. The elder nods, accepting, and leads you to a pile of ivory 10 tusks, each 50 pounds, worth a year's trade. But a lion's roar halts the deal. One male, drawn by camel scent, charges the kraal, scattering goats. You grab a torch, lit from your crew's fire, and thrust it, shouting, Allahu Akbar. The lion recoils, singed, and the warriors hurl spears, driving it off. The elder laughs, sealing the trade with a tusk. You've won, but the plains demand cunning, and noon's heat is merciless. This is your life. Trek, trade, dodge, prey. Your crew loads the ivory, 500 pounds lashed to camels, to haul 200 miles to the coast. You trade hides for salt, beads for honey, each deal feeding your kin in Oman. One tusk buys a dhow. One loss to 30% of caravans to lions or bandits means ruin. Predators kill 5% of traders yearly, their claws tearing throats. Droughts, cutting 10% of rivers, strand caravans, claiming 10% more lives. Your roots traced. In Tanzania's Bagamoyo, mark progress. Your beads sparkling in village huts. You're shaping the Serengeti. Your trade, a thread in its weave. Your roles, pivotal. Elephants, 100,000 strong. Clear scrub with 200 pounds of grass daily. Opening, savannas for zebras. Their migrations, following rains, churn soils, sprouting grasses for antelopes. Your trade, taking 2% of tusks yearly, thins herds, shifting balance. Fewer elephants, more grass for buffalo. Lions scavenge your strays. Vultures clean carcasses. 30 species rely on you. Without you, the web shifts. Savannas shrink. Cheetahs starve. You're a keystone. Your caravan, the plains rhythm. Last season, a stampede crushed a crew. Their bones now relics in anger. You don't linger. You trade. Your crew moving. Your beads a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just history's barter. The noon fades. The savanna's heat softens. You're no longer a traitor. Your staff etched with verses. You're in 2025, 10:12 p.m., May 13th, scrolling X, the glow of a screen in your hand. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its ancient roots in today's plains. The elephants you traded are 15,000. Their trumpets, your chants, echo. The lion's heirs, minus 3,000 prides, still hunt. Their roars, your shouts. The Serengeti's, 5,700 square miles, a UNESCO gem. Oh, they're green to you. Two tusks that crossed seas before drones flew. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching kills 25 elephants yearly. Fires scorch 15% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your trade, face human greed, not lions. Your beads, found in Bagamoyo, worn herds vanish, roots fade. Last week, 7,000 tourists left plastic, clogging rivers where ostriches drank. But hope thrives. Maasai Rangers, your kin, patrol, saving 600 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever trends, 12 million posts, raising $6 million. Drones track elephants, your torches glow reborn. The Serengeti's, yours, ours, a thread from 500 CE to now. Your lesson burns. You trekked, bartered, fought, and prayed. Your caravan, a vow to live. Today's wildebeests migrate, lions roar, Maasai trade, all heirs to your wit. The plains don't care if you're a trader or a coder. They demand you fight. In 2025, we're the crew, facing our predators, waste, heat, neglect. Take a bus, save a ton of carbon, donate $10, fund a ranger, share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when lions charged. We can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's noon, then and now, is a call march. Trade, keep the plains alive as dusk looms. You feel the ancient pulse, an elephant's calf, trumpets, learning your route. A lion prowls, its mane dark. An ostrich sprints, its legs swift. The fire sparks, its glow warm. You're not just a trader, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose beads echo in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you crossed. To keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's trade routes harden into kingdoms. Ivory fuels stone towers, but the plains demand guardians. Traders' beads give way to warriors' spears, their iron forged to shield the herds. Stewardship rises, fierce and proud. Can you hear the war chant? The Serengeti stands tall, its soul unyielding. The dusk is a molten veil, the sun bleeding red into the savannah, its glow casting long shadows across grasses that ripple like a restless tide. You're not in the ancient era anymore, with its camel caravans and ivory trades. It's 1200 CE, the heart of the medieval era, and the land that will one day be the Serengeti is a golden plain, its baobabs twisted, its rivers glinting with fish. The air is warm, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, thick with the scent of smoke and crushed herbs. The distant drum of a village pulsing through the twilight. You're a Shona warrior from the great Zimbabwe kingdom, clad in leather armor, your hand gripping an iron-tipped spear, a cowhide shield slung across your back. Welcome to the Serengeti's medieval frontier, where the plains are a vault of gold and tusk, and survival is a vow sealed with steel and spirit. Feel your breath, steady but taut, as you patrol the edge of the plain. Your sandals silent on sandy earth. You're 28, your body scarred from battles, your hair shaved save for a beaded crest, a mark of your rank. Your band, 10 warriors, moves with you, their spears glinting, their chants low to honor the ancestors. You're not traders like your Arab kin, just guardians. One of 200,000 in Great Zimbabwe's reach, protecting the kingdom's wealth, ivory, gold, and the plains that feed its cattle. Your life is the watch. Your duty to stop poachers stealing tusks for coastal markets. Tonight, you hunt a rogue band, but the plains are wild. Rhinos charge, lions roar, and the Serengeti's gaze is unyielding. Picture this. It's dusk, the sky a blaze of crimson and indigo, the plain alive with motion. Your band tracks poachers, their footprints fresh in the dust, leading to a thicket where elephants graze. The ground's a canvas, dry grass, rhino dung, and termite mounds like stone sentries. Other creatures stir, giraffes, their necks like towers, browse acacias a mile off. Hornbills, their calls sharp, flit through branches. Hyenas, 50 strong, cackle over a kill. The Serengeti's a crucible, home to 30 large species, from leopards to wildebeests, each claiming a slice of green. Your spear, forged in Great Zimbabwe's kilns, is your edge. But one misstep could spark a feud, and your king's trust is ironclad. You signal, a low whistle, and crouch, spotting the poachers, 5 men, their bows drawn, aiming at an elephant bull, its tusks gleaming like twin moons. Your band's plan is swift. Flank them, use shouts to scare the herd, and seize their bows to present to the king. You grip your spear, its iron tip etched with ancestral runes, and creep forward, using a baobab for cover. The elephant trumpets, sensing danger, and the poacher's loose arrows, one grazing the bull's flank. You charge, shouting, for Zimbabwe. Your band joins, shields raised, spears flashing. The poachers scatter, but one turns, firing an arrow that grazes your arm, blood warm on your skin. The clash is chaos. The elephant herd bolts, trunks raised, shaking the earth, and you dodge, rolling into grass as tusks sweep past. Your band drives the poachers back, spears clashing on bows, and you tackle one, pinning him, your spear at his throat. He begs, offering gold, but you bind him with hide cords, your king's justice clear. Poacher's face, exile. A lion's roar splits the dusk to males, drawn by blood, stalk the wounded elephant. You light a torch, its flames spitting and wave. It, shouting ancestral chants. The lions retreat, tails low, and the elephant limps free, its herd circling. You've won, but the plains demand blood, and dusk's shadows are cold. This is your life. Patrol, fight, judge, pray. Your band hauls the poachers to a stone outpost, 5 miles off, its walls carved with cattle like those in Zimbabwe's ruins. You confiscate their bows, 10 pounds of ivory saved, and send a runner to the king who'll trade the tusks for Indian cloth. One patrol saves a herd, but 20% of elephants fall yearly to poachers, their bones littering the plain. Predators, lions, hyenas, kill 5% of warriors, their jaws snapping spines. Feuds, sparked by stolen tusks, claim 10% more lives. Your outposts, found in Tanzania's Kondoa, mark progress, your iron glinting in torchlight. You're shaping the Serengeti, your spears a thread in its weave, your rolls vital. Elephants, 50,000 strong, clear scrub with 150 pounds of grass. Daily opening savannas for zebras. Their dung, 100 pounds daily, sprouts grasses for antelopes. Your patrols, saving 5% of herds, yearly balance populations, preserving trees for giraffes. Lions scavenge, poacher kills, vultures clean bones. 30 species rely on you. Without you, the web frays, savannas shrink, leopards starve. You're a keystone, your shield, the plains' rhythm. Last season, a stampede crushed an outpost, its stones now relics in Ngorongoro. You don't linger, you patrol, your band, moving, your runes, a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just history's clash. The dusk fades, the savanna's red softens. You're no longer a warrior, your spear bloodied by poacher dust. You're in 2025, 10:14 p.m., May 13th, scrolling X, the hum of a city outside. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its medieval roots. In today's plains, the elephants you guarded are 14,000. Their trumpets, your chants, echo. The lion's heirs, minus 3,000 prides, still hunt, their roars, your shouts. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles, a UNESCO treasure. Oh, they're green to you. Two tusks that built kingdoms before drones soared, yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching kills 20 elephants yearly. Fires burn 20% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your patrols, face human greed, not poachers. Your stones, found in Kondoa, worn herds vanish, kingdoms fade. Last week, 8,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where giraffes drank, but hope rises. Maasai Rangers, your kin, patrol, saving 700 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends, 15 million posts, raising $7 million. Drones track leopards, your torches glow reborn. The Serengeti's, yours, ours, a thread from 1200 CE to now. Your lesson burns. You fought, judged, bled, and prayed. Your band a vow to live. Today's wildebeests migrate, lions roar, Maasai guard, all heirs to your steel. The plains don't care if you're a warrior or a coder, they demand you fight. In 2025, we're the band, facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy, bike a mile, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger, share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when arrows flew. We can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's dusk, then and now, is a call. Stand, fight, keep the plains alive. As night falls, you feel the medieval pulse. An elephant's calf trumpets, learning your watch. A lion prowls, its mane dark. A hornbill soars, its wings swift. The fire crackles, its glow warm. You're not just a warrior, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose spears echo in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains' rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought. For, to keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti stones fade as new eyes arrive. Warriors' spears yield to explorers' pens, mapping plains for a curious world. The wildebeest's roar draws ink, but curiosity cuts. Deep adaptation reshapes the plains' tale. Can you see the herd's dust? The Serengeti opens its heart, but danger rides in. The dawn is a golden blade, slicing through a mist that cloaks the savanna, its light glinting on dewy grasses that stretch like a green ocean. You're not in the medieval era anymore. with its iron spears and stone outposts. It's 1850 CE, the age of exploration, and the land soon to be named the Serengeti is a wild plain, its acacias ablaze with blossoms, its rivers roaring with recent rains, the air's crisp 65 degrees Fahrenheit, thick with the scent of wet earth and horse sweat, the distant bellow of a buffalo threading the morning. You're a German explorer, clad in a pith helmet and linen coat, your hand clutching a leather-bound sketchbook, a flintlock rifle slung across your shoulder. Welcome to the Serengeti's colonial dawn, where the plains are a canvas of hoof and horn, and survival is a map drawn with ink and grit. Feel your pulse, quick with the thrill of the unknown. As you ride a horse across the plain, your boots muddy from fording a stream, you're 40, your face weathered by African suns, your eyes sharp from years charting the Nile, your party. 5 porters and a Maasai guide named Ol moves with you, their machetes gleaming, their chatter a mix of Swahili and German. You're not a warrior like your Shonakin, just a mapmaker, one of dozens probing East Africa, maybe 1,000 Europeans in a decade, seeking fame in London's Royal Geographical Society. Your life is the sketch, your legacy in documenting the Serengeti's herds, wildebeests, zebras, elephants, for a Europe hungry for the exotic. Today, you aim to draw a 1 million-strong wildebeest migration, but the plains are fierce, lions pounce, fevers lurk, and the Serengeti's gaze is unforgiving. Picture this, it's dawn, the sky a wash of gold and lavender, the plain alive with thunder. The wildebeest migration, 1 million strong, surges a mile off. A black tide of horns and hooves, their grunts a primal chorus, the ground's a patchwork, wet grass, elephant dung, and termite mounds like earthen castles. Other creatures stir, rhinos, their horns like lances, snort 2 miles away, lilac-breasted rollers, their wings a flash of blue, dart through air, hyenas 40 strong, lope after stragglers. The Serengeti's a crucible, home to 25 large species, from cheetahs to giraffes, each claiming a slice of green. Your sketchbook, filled with charcoal lions, is your edge, but one wrong move could end your tale, and your guide's patience is thin. You signal a raised hand and dismount, tethering your horse to an acacia. Ol, his spear, iron-tipped points, to a ridge offering a view of the migration. Your party's plan is bold. Sketch the herd, avoid predators, and barter with Maasai for safe passage. You clutch a pencil, its lead worn from drawing zebras, and climb the ridge, crouching behind boulders. The wildebeests surge, dust choking the air, but a lion's roar freezes you. 3 females, their claws like knives, stalk a lagging calf 200 yards off. Ole whispers, Simba, and your porters grip machetes, murmuring prayers. You sketch, hand trembling, capturing the herd's chaos. But a lioness spots you, her eyes locked on your horse, tethered below. The ambush is chaos. The lioness charges, a blur of tawny muscle, and your horse rears, snapping its rope. You shout, fewer, and fire your flintlock, the shot echoing, startling the lioness. She veers, but another leaps, claws grazing a porter's arm, blood staining his cloth. Ol thrusts his spear, piercing the lioness's flank, and she retreats, roaring. The herd stampedes, hooves shaking the ridge, and you dive, shielding your sketchbook as dust blinds you. Ol pulls you up, his laugh sharp, and your porters drive the lions off with torches, their flames spitting the horse bolts, but you retrieve it, sketching the fleeing herd, its lines blurred but alive. You've survived, but the plains demand nerve, and dawn's light is cold. This is your life. Map, sketch, flee, barter. Your party camps by the river, 3 miles off, its banks marked by Maasai cattle trails. You trade beads for milk, sketching wildebeests for Ol's tales of Enkai, the sky god. One sketch reaches London, but 30% of explorers die yearly. Lions, malaria, feuds their bones, bleaching the plain. Predators kill 5% of porters, their jaws crushing skulls. Fevers from tainted rivers claim 15% more lives. Your maps, traced in Tanzania's archives, mark progress, your ink glinting in lamplight. You're shaping the Serengeti, your sketches a thread in its weave, your roles pivotal. Wildebeests, 1 million strong, graze 100 pounds of grass daily, trimming savannas for zebras. Their migrations churn soils, sprouting grasses for buffalo. Your sketches, naming the Serengeti endless plains in Maasai, draw hunters, thinning 10% of elephants yearly, shifting balance, fewer herds, more scrub for cheetahs. Lions scavenge your kilns, vultures clean bones, 25 species rely on you. Without you, the web shifts, savannas fade, hyenas starve. You're a keystone, your pencil, the plains, rhythm. Last season, a fever took a porter, his grave now a marker in Ngorongoro. You don't linger, you sketch, your party moving. Your ink, a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just history's quest. The dawn fades, the savanna's mist softens. You're no longer an explorer, your sketchbook bloodied by dust. You're in 2025, 10:15 p.m., May 13th, scrolling X, the glow of a laptop nearby. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its colonial roots. In today's plains, the wildebeests you sketched are 1.5 million. Their migrations, your maps, echo. The lion's heirs, minus 3,000 prides, still hunt their roars, your shots. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles. A UNESCO jewel, owe their fame to you. 2 sketches that drew the world before drones hummed. Yet the Serengeti's fragile picture 2025. Poaching kills 15 elephants yearly. Droughts scorched 25% of grasses. The plains, named by your pen, face human greed, not fevers. Your maps, stored in Dar es Salaam, worn herds vanish, tales fade. Last week, 9,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where rollers drank, but hope thrives. Maasai Rangers, Ols, Kin, patrol, saving 800 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends, 18 million posts, raising $8 million. Drones track zebras, your pencil's lines reborn. The Serengeti's, yours, ours, a thread from 1850 CE to now. Your lesson burns. You mapped, sketched, fled, and bartered. Your party, a vow to live. Today's wildebeests, thunder, lions roar, Maasai guide, all heirs to your ink. The plains don't care if you're an explorer or a coder. They demand you fight. In 2025, we're the party, facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy. Walk a mile, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger. Share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when lions charged. We can't when droughts rage. The Serengeti's dawn, then and now, is a call, ride, draw. Keep the plains alive. As noon looms, you feel the colonial pulse. A wildebeest's calf bounds, learning your trail. A lion prowls, its claws sharp. A roller soars, its wings bright. The fire sparks, its glow warm. You're not just an explorer, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose sketches echo in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you charted. To keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's maps draw empires, but its soul resists. Explorers' ink sparks colonial chains, yet Maasai spears defy them, guarding cattle with ancient fire. Resilience burns bright, unbowed. By redcoats, can you feel the noon's heat? The plains chant freedom. The midday sun is a relentless forge, its heat pounding the savanna, turning the air into a shimmering haze that dances over grasses brittle with drought. You're not in the exploration era anymore, with its sketchbooks and pith helmets. It's 1900 CE, the height of the colonial era, and the land now called the Serengeti is a contested plain. Its acacias wilting, its rivers shrinking under a parched sky. The air's dry, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, thick with the scent of dust and cattle hide, the distant wail of a goat threading the noon. You're a Maasai warrior, draped in a red shuka, your hand gripping a rungu club and an iron spear, your beaded necklaces clinking. With each step, welcome to the Serengeti's colonial crucible, where the plains are a battleground of herd and honor, and survival is a defiance carved in blood and song. Feel your heartbeat, fierce and steady, as you stand guard over your cattle. 100 head strong, their horns curving like crescent moons, they're lowing a hymn to Inkai, the sky god. You're 25, your body lean from endless treks, your face painted with white ochre for a warrior's right, your hair braided with red clay. Your Inkang, a village of 50 kin, lies nearby, its thorn fences circling mud huts, their songs rising to ward off fear. You're not an explorer like your German kin, just a herder, one of 100,000 Maasai across East Africa, living by the rhythm of milk and migration. Your life is the herd, your duty to protect it from lions and British land grabs. Today, you drive your cattle to fresh grass, but the plains are hostile, predators stalk, colonials encroach, and the Serengeti's pulse demands your courage. Picture this, it's noon, the sky a blinding blue, the plain alive with tension. Your cattle graze, a patchwork of black and white hides stretching half a mile, their bells of wood clattering softly. The ground's a cracked canvas, dry grass, termite mounds, and hoofprints baked hard. Other creatures stir. Zebras, 500 strong, drink at a shrinking waterhole. Lilac-breasted rollers, their wings flashing, perch on thorns. Hyenas, 30 strong, lope after a kill. The Serengeti's, a crucible, home to 25 large species, from giraffes to leopards, each fighting for survival. Your spear, forged by a local smith, is your edge, but one lost cow could mean hunger, and the British tax collector's shadow looms. You signal a sharp chant and urge the herd toward a riverbed where grass clings to life. Your cousin, a boy of 16, flanks the herd, his sling loaded with stones. The cattle sense danger, their tails flicking, and you spot trouble. Two lions, their manes dark, crouch 150 yards off, eyeing a stray calf. Your plans, ancient, tighten the herd, use shouts and fire to scare predators, and pray to Enkai for strength. You grip your rungu, its knobbed wood worn smooth, and shout, "Supit, Enkai." Your cousin joins, banging his spear on a hide shield. The lions charge, claws gleaming, and a calf bolts, bleeding. You sprint, spear raised, heart pounding, 130 beats a minute, as dust chokes the air. The fight is chaos. You thrust your spear, iron piercing a lion's shoulder, blood hot on your hands. The beast roars, swiping, but your cousin's stone strikes its flank, and it stumbles. The second lion leaps, claws grazing the calf, and you swing your rungu, cracking its skull. The lions retreat, tails low, but a new threat emerges. A British patrol, 3 redcoats on horseback, demanding taxes for your herd. You stand tall, shuka billowing, and refuse, citing Maasai rights to the land. They draw sabers, but your kin, 10 warriors, emerge from the grass, spears raised, chanting war songs. The redcoats back off, cursing, and you save the calf, binding its wounds with hide. You've won, but the plains demand defiance, and noon's heat is cruel. This is your life. Guard, fight, chant, endure. Your Inkang milks the cows at dusk, 20 gallons shared among 50. You dry meat for droughts, trade hides for salt at markets. 1 cow feeds a family for weeks, but 25% die yearly to lions or seizures, their bones whitening the plain. Predators kill 5% of warriors, their jaws crushing ribs. Colonial laws claiming 20% of Maasai land. Starve herds claiming 10% more lives. Your Nkangs, found in Tanzania's Latoli, mark resilience. Your beads glinting in firelight. Your shaping the Serengeti. Your spears, a thread in its weave. Your rolls, vital. Cattle, grazing 80 pounds of grass daily. Trim savannas, preserving waterholes for zebras. Their migrations, following 1 million wildebeests, fertilize soils with 60 tons of dung yearly. Sprouting grasses for antelopes. Your resistance, saving 10% of herds from seizure, balances grazing, aiding giraffes. Lions scavenge your strays. Vultures clean bones to 25 species rely on you. Without you, the web frays, savannas shrink, cheetahs starve. You're a keystone, your rungu, the plains rhythm. Last year, a tax raid took 20 cows. Their brands now scars in Ngorongoro. You don't waver, you guard, your kin moving. Your chants a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just history's stand. The noon fades, the savannah's haze softens. You're no longer a warrior, your spear bloodied by lion hide. You're in 2025, 10:17 p.m., May 13th, scrolling X, the hum of a fan nearby. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its colonial roots in today's plains. The cattle you guarded are 80,000 Maasai herds. Their bells, your songs echo. The lion's heirs, minus 3,000 prides, still hunt. Their roars, your chants. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles, a global treasure, owe their spirit to you. To warriors who defied empires before drones flew. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching kills 10 elephants yearly. Droughts burn 30% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your defiance, face human greed, not redcoats. Your Nkangs, mapped in Latali, worn herds vanish, cultures fade. Last week, 10,000 tourists left trash clogging rivers where zebras drank, but hope thrives. Maasai Rangers, your kin patrol, saving 900 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti forever trends. 20 million posts, raising $9 million. Drones track giraffes. Your rungs swing reborn. The Serengeti's yours, ours. A thread from 1900 CE to now. Your lesson burns. You guarded, fought, chanted, and endured. Your Nkang, a vow to live. Today's wildebeests thunder, lions roar, Maasai stand, all heirs to your fire. The plains don't care if you're a warrior or a coder. They demand you fight. In 2025, we're the kin, facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy. Skip a flight, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger. Share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when sabers gleamed. We can't when droughts rage. The Serengeti's noon, then and now, is a call. Stand, fight, keep the plains alive. As dusk looms, you feel the colonial pulse. A calf lows, learning your watch. A lion prowls, its claws sharp. A roller soars, its wings bright. The fire crackles, its glow warm. You're not just a warrior, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose spears echo in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought. 4. To keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's defiance births a nation. Maasai spears pave the way for rangers' rifles, their badges shining with independence's pride. The plains' stewardship takes root, protecting rhinos from poachers' greed. Can you hear the jeeps roar? The Serengeti claims its own. The dusk is a fiery tapestry, the sun sinking into the savannah. Its rays painting the grasses in hues of gold and ember, casting long shadows over a land reborn. You're not in the colonial era anymore, with its redcoats and cattle raids. It's 1960 CE, the dawn of Tanzania's independence, and the Serengeti is a proud national treasure. Its acacias lush, its rivers swelling with monsoon rains. The air's warm, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, thick with the scent of wet soil and diesel. The distant hum of a village radio playing Mwalimu Nyerere's speeches. You're a Tanzanian conservationist, dressed in a khaki uniform, your hand gripping a bolt-action rifle, a notebook tucked in your pocket for recording poacher tracks. Welcome to the Serengeti's independence era, where the plains are a sanctuary of hoof and hope, and survival is a mission forged in pride and patrol. Feel your pulse, steady but charged, as you drive a battered Land Rover across the plain, its tires crunching over gravel, its engine coughing like an old friend. You're 30, your face lined from sun and sleepless nights, your badge gleaming with the Tanzanian crest, a symbol of a nation just freed from British rule. Your team, 6 rangers, rides with you, their machetes sharp, their Swahili banter laced with Ujima spirit. You're not a warrior like your Maasaikin, just a guardian. One of 500 rangers in the new Tanzania Wildlife Service. protecting the Serengeti's 5,700 square miles. Your life is the patrol, your mission to save rhinos and elephants from poachers. Feeding European markets. Tonight, you track a poaching gang, but the plains are fierce. Leopards lurk, poachers shoot, and the Serengeti's gaze is vigilant. Picture this: it's dusk, the sky a blend of orange and violet, the plain alive with motion. A wildebeest herd, 1.2 million strong, grazes a mile off, their grunts a rhythmic pulse, their hooves churning dust. The ground's a mosaic green grass, rhino scat, and tire tracks from your last patrol. Other creatures stir: elephants, 20,000 strong, trumpet near a waterhole. Lilac-breasted rollers, their wings flashing, perch on acacias. Hyenas, 40 strong, cackle over a kill. The Serengeti's a sanctuary, home to 25 large species, from cheetahs to buffalo, each thriving under new laws. Your rifle, a surplus Enfield, is your edge, but one stray bullet could spark chaos. And your team's trust is your true weapon. You signal a flash of your lantern and stop the rover, spotting fresh tracks, boot prints, and a blood trail leading to a thicket where poachers hide. Your team's plan is precise. Flank the gang, use radios to call backup, and seize their weapons to protect a rhino herd nearby. You grip your notebook, sketching the tracks, and creep forward, using a termite mound for cover. The rhinos, 5 strong, graze 200 yards off, their horns glinting, unaware of danger. A poacher's rifle cracks, a shot grazing a rhino's flank, and the herd bolts shaking the earth. You shout, "Halt!" in Swahili, and charge, rifle raised. Your team fanning out, their lanterns blazing like small suns. The clash is chaos. A poacher fires, the bullet whistling past, and you dive, rolling into grass as dust stings your eyes. Your team returns fire, shots echoing, and you tackle a poacher, wrestling his rifle free, his curses sharp in Bantu. Another swings a machete, but your ranger's machete blocks it, steel clanging. The rhinos stampede, tails high, and you dodge. Heart pounding 140 beats a minute, as a calf nearly tramples you. A leopard's growl freezes the poachers, its eyes gleam from the thicket, drawn by blood. You light a flare, its red glow scattering the cat, and the poachers drop their weapons, hands raised. You bind them with rope, radioing for a jeep, and check the rhino, its wound shallow, treatable. You've won, but the plains demand vigilance, and dusk's chill is sharp. This is your life: patrol, protect, record, rebuild. Your team camps by a ranger post, 5 miles off, its tin roof marked by Tanzania's flag. You log the poachers' names: 10 rhinos saved, and share chai with Maasai scouts, their tales of Enkai grounding your work. One patrol saves a herd, but 100 rhinos fall yearly to poachers, their horns bound for Europe. Predators kill 2% of rangers, their jaws snapping limbs. Droughts cutting 15% of rains. Stress herds claiming 5% more lives. Your post's built-in Serengeti National Park mark progress, your badges shining in firelight. You're shaping the Serengeti, your patrols a thread in its weave, your roles vital. Rhinos, 2,000 strong, graze 80 pounds of grass daily, clearing scrub for zebras. Their migrations, following 1.2 million wildebeests, stabilize soils, sprouting grasses for antelopes. Your patrols, saving 10% of herds, yearly balance populations. Preserving trees for giraffes. Leopards scavenge poacher kills. Vultures clean bones to 25 species rely on you. Without you, the web frays, savannas shrink, cheetahs starve. You're a keystone, your rifle, the plains rhythm. Last month, a poacher's trap killed a ranger, his grave now a marker in Ngorongoro. You don't falter, you patrol your team, moving your badge, a vow to endure. Step back, because this isn't just history's fight. The dusk fades, the savanna's embers soften. You're no longer a ranger, your rifle heavy with dust. You're in 2025, 10:19 p.m., May 13th, scrolling X, the hum of a city outside. But the Serengeti's pulse lingers, its independence roots in today's plains. The rhinos you saved are 1,500. Their grunts, your shouts, echo. The leopard's heirs, minus 3,000 strong, still hunt, their growls, your flares. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles. A UNESCO gem owed their life to you. To rangers who built parks before drones soared. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture 2025. Poaching kills 8 elephants yearly. Fires burn 35% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your patrols, face human greed, not poachers. Your posts, mapped in Arusha, warn herds vanish, dreams fade. Last week, 11,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where elephants drank. But hope thrives. Maasai rangers, your kin, patrol, saving 1,000 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti, forever trends, 22 million posts, raising $10 million. Drones track buffalo, your flares glow, reborn. The Serengeti's, yours, ours. A thread from 1960 CE to now, your lesson burns. You patrolled, protected, recorded, and rebuilt. Your team a vow to live. Today's wildebeests, thunder, leopards prowl, Maasai guard, all heirs to your badge. The plains don't care if you're a ranger or a coder. They demand you fight. In 2025, we're the team, facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy. Take a train, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger, share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when bullets flew, we can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's dusk, then and now, is a call, drive, guard, keep the plains alive. As night falls, you feel the independence pulse. A rhino's calf snorts, learning your watch. A leopard prowls, its eyes sharp. A roller soars, its wings bright. The fire crackles, its glow warm. You're not just a ranger, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose patrols echo in every hoof, every growl, every blade of grass. You're the plains rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought for, to keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's rangers pass the torch to science. Rifles yield to drones, badges to data, as ecologists code the plains' future. Connection weaves tighter, linking satellites to lion roars. Can you see the star's pulse? The Serengeti fights on its heart, wired to now. The night is a star-strewn canvas, the Milky Way blazing over the savanna, its light glinting on grasses that whisper in a gentle breeze. You're not in the independence era anymore, with its Land Rovers and bolt-action rifles. It's 2025 CE, 10:21 p.m. on May 13th, and the Serengeti is a global beacon of conservation. Its acacias silhouetted, its rivers shimmering under a waxing moon. The air's cool, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, laced with the scent of dry earth and battery ozone. The faint buzz of a drone threading the dark. You're a Tanzanian ecologist, dressed in a high-waist vest, your hand tapping a tablet screen, a radio crackling at your hip. Welcome to the Serengeti's modern frontier, where the plains are a laboratory of hoof and hope, and survival is a mission coded in data and grit. Feel your pulse, quick with adrenaline, as you stand on a ridge overlooking the plain. Your drones, red lights blinking like fireflies 500 feet above. You're 35, your eyes strained from screen glare. Your badge marked with Tanzania's Wildlife Research Institute, a nod to a nation that's fought for its wild heart. Your team, for scientists and 2 Maasai trackers, huddles nearby, their laptops glowing, their Swahili laced with tech jargon. You're not a ranger, like your 1960s kin, just a scientist. One of 2,000 ecologists in East Africa, safeguarding the Serengeti's 5,700 square miles. Your life is the data, your mission to track lion prides, 3,000 strong, against poaching and drought. Tonight, you monitor a pride, but the plains are fierce. Poachers lurk, lions roam, and the Serengeti's pulse demands precision. Picture this, it's night, the stars a dazzling sprawl, the plain alive with shadows. A lion pride, 12 cats rests. A mile off, there roars a low rumble, their cubs tumbling in the grass. The ground's a patchwork dry grass, tire tracks, and dung piles buzzing with beetles. Other creatures stir. Wildebeests, 1.5 million strong, migrate 2 miles away. Lilac-breasted rollers, their nests quiet, roost in acacias. Hyenas, 50 strong, cackle over a kill. The Serengeti's, a sanctuary, home to 25 large species, from elephants to leopards, each tracked by your tech, your tablet, streaming drone footage. Is your edge, but one glitch could lose a lion, and your team's funding is tight. You signal, a tap on your radio, and launch the drone. Its propellers worry as it scans the pride. Your tracker, a Maasai named Lamayan, points to fresh paw prints, warning of poachers spotted yesterday. Your team's plan is cutting edge. Tag a lioness with a GPS collar. Use drone thermal imaging to spot threats and alert rangers via satellite. You swipe your tablet, zooming on the pride, their heat signatures glowing red. The lioness, a 300-pound matriarch, yawns, unaware of your drone. But a poacher's flashlight flickers 400 yards off. 3 men, their rifles glinting, aiming for the pride's cubs, prized for illegal trade. You whisper, "Poachers," and your team scrambles, radioing rangers 10 miles away. The pursuit is chaos. You guide the drone, its thermal lens, tracking the poachers, their heat signatures, dodging acacias. Lamayan grabs a flare gun, ready to scare the lions to safety. A poacher fires, the shot cracking, and the pride scatters. Cubs sprinting, the lioness roaring. You dive behind a boulder, heart pounding 150 beats a minute as a bullet pings nearby. Your drone hovers, beaming coordinates to rangers, and you launch a second drone, its spotlight pinning the poachers. Lamayan fires the flare, its red arc startling the lions, who flee toward a gully. The poachers panic, dropping a rifle, and rangers arrive, their jeep's headlights blinding. You shout, "Surrender," in Swahili, and the poachers kneel, cuffed by rangers. The lioness returns, cubs safe, and you tag her collar. It's signal live. You've won. But the plains demand focus, and night's stars are cold. This is your life. Monitor, protect, analyze, persist. Your team camps at a research station, 5 miles off, its solar panels humming, its walls plastered with migration maps. You log the pride's data, 12 lions saved, and share Ugali with Lamayan, his tales of Enkai, grounding your science. One patrol saves a pride, but 50 lions fall yearly to poachers, their pelts bound for black markets. Droughts, cutting 20% of rains. Stress herds, killing 5% of cubs. Human sprawl, claiming 10% of borders, threatens migrations. Your stations, built in Serengeti National Park, mark progress, your drones glinting in starlight. You're shaping the Serengeti, your data a thread in its weave, your roles vital. Lions, 3,000 strong, hunt 50 pounds of prey daily, balancing wildebeest populations for zebras. Their prides, roaming 100 square miles, stabilize ecosystems, preserving grasses. For antelopes, your collars, tracking 20% of pride's yearly, deter poaching, saving trees for giraffes. Hyenas scavenge lion kills, vultures clean bones, to 25 species rely on you. Without you, the web phrase, savannas shrink, cheetahs starve. You're a keystone. Your tablet, the plains rhythm. Last week, a poacher's snare killed a cub, its collar now a relic in Arusha. You don't waver, you monitor, your team moving. Your data a vow to endure. Step back, because this is your fight, right now. The night holds, the savanna's stars blaze. You're still here, 10:21 p.m., May 13th, 2025. But you're also us, scrolling X, the hum of a city outside. The Serengeti's pulse is yours, its modern roots in today's plains. The lions you tracked are 3,000. Their roars, your drones buzz. The wildebeest's heirs, 1.5 million, migrate. Their hooves, your data's echo. The Serengeti's, 5,700 square miles, a UNESCO treasure, owe their life to you. 2 ecologists who code survival as drones soar. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture now, poaching kills 5 elephants yearly. Fires burn 40% of grasses. The plains, shaped by your drones, face human greed, not rifles. Your stations, mapped in Arusha, warn herds vanish, futures fade. Last week, 12,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where rollers drank. But hope thrives. Maasai, rangers, Lamayans, kin, patrol, saving 1,100 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends. 25 million posts raising $11 million. Drones track leopards. Your flares glow reborn. The Serengeti's yours, ours. A thread from now to forever. Your lesson burns. You monitored, protected, analyzed, and persisted. Your team avowed to live. Today's wildebeests thunder, lions roar, Maasai track, all heirs to your code. The plains don't care if you're an ecologist or a coder. They demand you fight. Right now, we're the team facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy, bike to work, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger, share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when bullets flew. We can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's night, here and now, is a call code. Guard. Keep the plains alive. As dawn nears, you feel the modern pulse. A lion's cub pounces, learning your watch. A hyena prowls, its jaws sharp. A roller soars, its wings bright. The drone hums, its light steady. You're not just an ecologist, you're the Serengeti's next spark. A human whose data echoes in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains rhythm, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you fought for, to keep the Serengeti's soul beating through time. The Serengeti's drones lift our eyes to its soul. From ecologists' screens to hunters' fires, the plains whisper lessons, resilience, connection, adaptation, stewardship. Time weaves them tight, from dinosaur steps to your scroll tonight. Can you feel the dawn's call? The Serengeti asks, what's your lesson? The dawn is a radiant hymn, the sun cresting over the savanna, its light spilling gold across grasses that sway like a living tide, illuminating a land that breathes with ancient memory. It's 2025 CE, 10:23 p.m. on May 13th, but you're standing here at first light, high on a Serengeti hill, the plains unfolding below in a mosaic of green and dust. You're not bound to any single era, no sauropods lumber, no warrior's spear, no ecologist's drone. You're an observer, a weaver of time, your heart tuned to the Serengeti's pulse, your mind tracing its story from Cretaceous dawn to this very moment. The air's fresh, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, scented with dew and acacia bloom, the distant roar of a lion echoing through the mist. Welcome to the Serengeti's timeless soul, where the plains are a tapestry of grit and glory, and survival is a lesson etched across eons. Feel your breath, slow and deep, as you stand on this hill, your boots sinking into red earth, your eyes drinking in the plain to 5,700 square miles of life, a UNESCO treasure. You're not one person, but many, the sauropod grazing ferns 70 million years ago, the Ice Age hunter spearing mammoths, the Maasai chanting to Enkai, the ecologist coding drone paths last night. You're us at 10:23 p.m., May 13th, 2025, scrolling X, yet here, dawn's light on your face, carrying the Serengeti's wisdom. Your life is the story, your mission to distill its lessons from dinosaurs to drones. From 100,000 souls in ancient clans to 8 billion today, the plains below pulse, wildebeests thunder, rollers soar, and the Serengeti's gaze asks, what have you learned? Picture this, it's dawn, the sky, a canvas of peach and sapphire, the plain alive with echoes, a wildebeest herd, 1.5 million, strong, migrates a mile off, their hooves a drumbeat, their grunts a chorus from the Stone Age, the grounds a patchwork green grass, lion scat and tire tracks from ranger jeeps. Other creatures stir, elephants, 14,000 strong, trumpet near a river, lilac-breasted rollers, their wings flashing, dart through acacias, hyenas, 50 strong, cackle over bones. The Serengeti's a crucible, home to 25 large species, each a thread in a web spun over eons. Your notebook, mental and vast, holds their lessons. But one misstep, ignoring the past, could unravel it all. And the plains' patience is eternal. You begin tracing the first lesson, resilience. born 70 million years ago, you were a sauropod. Your 20-ton bulk trampling ferns, dodging theropods, surviving floods that drowned your kin. You cleared grasslands, seeding the Serengeti's green. Your fossils in Tendaguru, a testament to endurance. Resilience carried the Ice Age hunter. Your spear-piercing mammoths, your fire-defying frost, your tools in Olduvai marking grit. It lives in 2025's Rangers, saving 1,100 rhinos since 2010, their boots echoing your steps. The plains taught you to stand, bleed, and walk on, no matter the jaws or storms. Next connection, forged 10,000 years ago. You were a Stone Age hunter, your arrows felling antelopes, your ochre paintings in Kondoa binding clan to herd. You balanced grazing, feeding. Vultures, your hunts a dance with the web. Connection shaped the Arab trader, your beads bartering ivory, linking Serengeti to seas. Your roots in Bagamoyo weaving cultures. It thrives in 2025's X posts. 25 million hashtag Serengeti Forever shares, raising $11 million. Your likes echoing ancient trades. The plains taught you to link hoof to hand, data to dream, keeping the web whole. Then, adaptation. Honed 1000 BCE, were a Bantu herder, your cattle grazing drought-scarred grass, your fires renewing pastures, your crawls in Ingaruka defying thirst. You shifted paths, trading bronze for survival. Adaptation drove the great Zimbabwe warrior, your spear guarding elephants, your stones in Kondoa resisting poachers. It fuels 2025's ecologists, their drones tracking lions, adapting to 40% less rain, their tech, your fires, air. The plains taught you to bend, not break, to forge new tools when old ones fail. Finally, stewardship crystallized in 1960. You were a ranger, your rifle stopping poachers, your patrols in Serengeti National Park saving rhinos, your badge a vow to Tanzania's dawn. Stewardship guided the Maasai, your Rungu defying redcoats, your Nkangs in Latoli shielding herds. It burns in 2025 as you, us, face 5 elephant poachings yearly. Your donations, funding rangers, your choices, cutting carbon. The plains taught you to guard, to hold the green for cubs and calves, for futures unseen. These lessons, resilience, connection, adaptation, stewardship, are the Serengeti's soul. Each era a verse in its song. You see it now. The sauropods trample in wildebeest hooves. The hunters fire in ranger flares. The traders beads in X hashtags. The Serengeti's 25 species from 50 in the Cretaceous. Endure because you did. But the web phrase, last week, 12,000 tourists left trash, clogging rivers where rollers drink. Fires burn 40% of grasses, choking zebras. The plains don't judge, they teach. You're the keystone, your choices, their rhythm, your inaction, their silence. Step back, because this is our fight, right now. The dawn holds, the savannah's gold blazes. You're us, at 10:23 p.m., May 13th, 2025. Tapping a screen, the hum of a city outside. But you're here, on this hill, the Serengeti's lessons in your bones. The wildebeests you chased are 1.5 million. Their migrations, your arrows, echo. The lions you tracked, -3,000 prides roar. Their growls, your chants. The Serengeti's, 5,700 square miles, a global treasure. owe their life to you, to every step, spear, sketch, and drone that shaped them. Yet the Serengeti's fragile. Picture now, poaching kills 5 elephants yearly. Droughts scorch 40% of grasses. The plains, woven by your lessons, face human greed, not spears. Your crawls, posts, and data, mapped in Arusha, worn herds vanish, legacies fade, but hope thrives. Maasai Rangers, your kin, save 1,100 rhinos since 2010 on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends. 25 million posts raising $11 million. Drones track leopards, your torches reborn. The Serengeti's yours, ours, a thread from 70 million years to now. Your lessons burn. You endured, connected, adapted, and guarded. Each era a vow to live. Today's wildebeests thunder, lions roar, Maasai sing, all heirs to your soul. The plains don't care if you're a sauropod or a coder. They demand you act. Right now, we're the clan, facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy, bike a mile, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger. Share a post, wake a million. You didn't quit when theropods charged. We can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's dawn, here and now, is a call, learn, fight. Keep the plains alive. As day breaks, you feel the timeless pulse. A wildebeest's calf bounds, learning your chase. A lion prowls, its jaws sharp. A roller soars, its wings bright. The river glints, its flow steady. You're not just an observer, you're the Serengeti's eternal spark. A human whose lessons echo in every hoof, every roar, every blade of grass. You're the plains' soul, a story that won't fade, urging us to guard the green you wove, to keep the Serengeti's heart beating through time. The Serengeti's lessons ignite a final song. From hunters' chants to ecologists' code, the plains' soul sings past, present, future, one voice. The stars demand a vow, will you guard this green? Can you hear the plains' ode? The Serengeti waits, its heart eternal. The night is a cosmic hymn, the stars a glittering choir above the savannah, their light weaving silver threads through grasses that hum with life's ancient song. It's 2025 CE, 10:24 p.m. on May 13th, and you stand under the Serengeti's boundless sky. It's 5,700 square miles stretching into shadow, a cathedral of hoof and heart. You're not tethered to a single moment. No sauropods graze, no traders' beads, no rangers' flare. You're a chorus, the voice of 70 million years. Dinosaur, hunter, herder, warrior, explorer, Maasai, ecologist, and us, right now, eyes on a screen, hearts stirred by a plain that's more than land. It's a vow. The air's cool, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, scented with dust and acacia sap, the distant trumpet of an elephant weaving through the dark. Welcome to the Serengeti's eternal ode, where the plains are a poem of grit and glory, and survival is a pledge to keep the soul alive. Feel your breath, deep and resonant, as you stand on this plain. Your feet rooted in red earth, your spirit soaring with the roller's wings. You're every soul who shaped this land. The sauropod trampling ferns, its fossils in Tendiguru, the Ice Age hunter, spear bloodied, fire in Olduvai, the Maasai chanting Enkai and Kangs in Latoli. The ecologist last night, drone buzzing over lions. You're us at 10:24 p.m., May 13th, 2025, scrolling X, yet here, stars above, carrying the Serengeti's song, resilience, connection, adaptation, stewardship, sung by 25 species, from 50 in the Cretaceous, across eons to now. Your life is the vow, your mission, to guard this plain for cubs, calves, and children yet unborn. The Serengeti breathes, wildebeests gallop, hyenas cackle, and its pulse asks, will you swear to keep it green? Picture this, it's night, the Milky Way, a river of light, the plain, alive with whispers. A lion pride, 3,000 strong, hunts a mile off. Their roars, a growl from the Ice Age, their cubs pouncing like Stone Age shadows. The ground's a tapestry, green grass, elephant dung, and ranger tracks from dawn. Other creatures dance. Elephants, 14,000 strong, bathe in a river, their trunks echoing Bantu herders. Lilac-breasted rollers, their wings aflash, soar like Arab traders' dreams. Wildebeests, 1.5 million, migrate, their hooves drumming Great Zimbabwe's rhythm. The Serengeti's a crucible, its web spun by sauropods clearing grass, warriors saving tusks, rangers stopping poachers. Your heart, beating with theirs, holds the ode, but one falter, greed. Neglect could silence it, and the plain's stars are watching. You sing, your voice, a thread through time. You roar with the sauropod, 70 million years ago, dodging theropods. Your 20-ton steps seeding grasslands, teaching resilience as floods raged. You chant with the Stone Age hunter, 10,000 years past, arrows felling antelopes. Your Kondoa paintings binding clan to herd, weaving connection through vulture wings. You hum with the Bantu herder, 1000 BCE, fires renewing pastures. Your crawls defying drought, mastering adaptation with bronze. You shout with the Shona warrior, 1200 CE, spear guarding elephants. Your Kondoa stones, resisting poachers, embodying stewardship for kings. Each verse, from explorer's ink to Maasai rungu, from ranger's badge to ecologist's drone, builds the Serengeti song, a vow to endure, link, shift, and protect. Now you weave the present, your voice rising. You're the ecologist. 10:24 p.m. tonight. Drone tracking lions, saving 1,100 rhinos since 2010. Your data, a spear against 5 yearly elephant poachings. You're the Maasai ranger, flare scattering poachers. Your chants echoing 1900s defiance. Your patrols shielding 1.5 million wildebeests. You're us on X. 25 million hashtag Serengeti forever posts, raising $11 million. Your likes, a trader's beads. Your shares, a warrior's shout. The Serengeti's alive, 25 species, from giraffes to cheetahs, thrive because you sang. Your choices, fertilizing grasses as herders, dung once did. But the web trembles, 40% of grasses burn yearly. 12,000 tourists trash chokes rivers, and the plain's song falters under heat and greed. Your ode turns to a pledge, fierce and clear. You swear by the sauropod's fossils, enduring eon, to be resilient, cut a flight, save a ton of carbon, stand firm as droughts scorch. You vow by the hunter's paintings, binding kin to connect, share a post, wake a million, link hands as traders linked seas. You promise by the herder's fires, shifting paths to adapt bike to work, rethink waste, evolve as warriors forged iron. You pledge by the ranger's badge, guarding rhinos. To steward, donate $10. Fund a ranger. Protect as ecologists code. Drones. The Serengeti's not just a plain, it's a covenant. From 70 million years to now, it's 5,700 square miles, a trust you hold for every cub, every roller, every blade of grass. Step back, because this is our vow right now. The night holds. The savannah's stars blaze. You're us at 10:24 p.m., May 13th, 2025, tapping a screen, the hum of a city outside. But you're here, under these stars, the Serengeti's ode in your veins, the elephants you guarded trumpet, their calls your herders' bells, the lions you tracked roar, their prides your warriors' bands. The Serengeti's 5,700 square miles, a global treasure. Live because you swore, from sauropods' trample to ecologists' drone. From hunters' fire to X's hashtags, you kept the song alive. Yet, the Serengeti's fragile. Picture now, poaching kills 5 elephants yearly, fires burn 40% of grasses. The plains, sung by your ode face, human greed, not spears. Your crawls, maps, and data, stored in Arusha, worn herds vanish, songs fade, but hope soars. Maasai Rangers. Your kin, save 1,100 rhinos since 2010, on X. Hashtag Serengeti Forever Trends. 25 million posts, raising $11 million. Drones track zebras. Your herders' fires reborn. The Serengeti's yours, ours. A vow from 70 million years to forever. Your ode burns. You roared, chanted, hummed, and shouted. Each era a pledge to live. Today's wildebeests thunder, rollers soar, Maasai sing, all heirs to your song. The plains don't care if you're a dinosaur or a coder. They demand you act. Right now, we're the chorus, facing our predators. Waste, heat, apathy. Skip a car trip, save a ton of carbon. Donate $10, fund a ranger. Share a post, wake up million. You didn't quit when theropods charged. We can't when fires rage. The Serengeti's night, here and now, is a call. Sing, guard, keep the plains alive. As dawn whispers, you feel the eternal pulse. A lion's cub pounces, learning your roar. An elephant's calf splashes, echoing your chant. A roller soars, its wings your vow. The stars fade, their light steady. You're not just a voice, you're the Serengeti's timeless spark. A chorus whose ode echoes in every hoof, every growl, every blade of grass. You're the plains' soul, a story that won't die, urging us to guard the green you sang, to keep the Serengeti's heart beating through time. Thank you for watching. If you like the story, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.